and welcome to the Interplanet Janet Show. I'm here with a very special guest. His name is Mr. Smufaros. Do you mind if I call you Sam?
Absolutely.
Excellent. I had a boyfriend named Sam, so it'll be easy to remember. So,
Did you?
Miss Sam is here from the planet Zebulon, and he is looking for a date. So, tell me, Sam, why did you become interested in Earth women?
Well, for one thing, on my planet, after you engage in a relationship with a woman, they eat you.
Oh.
So,
well, that puts a damper on the relationship, doesn't it?
The space isn't doing anything for me on my planet.
So is that why you can't get a date on your planet, or you just don't want to get a date on your planet?
It's really both. Mostly my face, though.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
I honestly think you're very exotic looking. What do you? I do. What do you think that? I mean, are you different than other people on your planet? You're the first visitor we've ever had from Zebulon.
Yeah. Not really anything special. You know, just a visitor.
Oh, well, see, you know, I feel like people from. We get people from Europe a lot of times, and they have quite an easy time finding the ladies here in the U.S. of A. So
well,
perhaps
that's good
you'll have an
news.
easy time as well. So, what kind of girls do you like?
Well, you know, I'm into girls with short haircuts that often wear, like, I don't know, a big fashion statement on our planet is like patterns. Like,
Oh, really?
You know, so.
I like this. All right, excellent. So describe your dream girl then. I mean, you sort of started doing it, but you know.
You know, just somebody that I can, you know, share some walks on the beach with.
And we have a
talk
beach
about
nearby right
literature.
here. Excellent, excellent. So, what? How seriously? How serious are you about a relationship? I mean, what is your end goal? Do you
Well,
looking for a date? Looking for so the girls know?
I have to say, I like what you Earthlings do. I like the whole, you know, you meet, you date, you marry, you live together. There's no eating me in there, you know. It's like
Very
really,
good.
it's really nice.
So on a dream date, what would you be doing? I mean, where would you take a girl?
Well, I've already talked about the beach, so maybe, you know, take her in my spaceship, go look at the stars, and just like point out Zebuloni constellations, and just tell her all about them. You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness, that sounds dreamy. So I got to ask this question. I mean, obviously you've come a very long way. What does your family think about you being human sexual?
Well, there is, you know, there's a lot of controversy with the subject, but you know what? I think love conquers all.
So you think your family would be okay with it ultimately, a mixed marriage?
I think they'd learn to love it, you know, like I love it.
And how do relations go with, you know, oftentimes on Earth there's a little tension between the in-laws, you know, and is that normal? Obviously, you know, if someone's getting their head beaten off, or
well,
then
you know, yeah.
that's less of a problem.
Well, for the most part, it's arranged marriages, which my family, they're working with this, so not much chance of that happening. But, you know, I think they'd be okay with it. I think they'd learn to love it.
That sounds amazing. All right, so well, let's see what else. So what would you want your date to know about you?
I think I just want my date to know that I'm, you know, really serious, you know. I love Earth women, but, you know, I'm really not looking for all the Earth women. I'm just looking for that one. You know?
There we go. Excellent. I do. Well, I think that's probably all we have time for right now. So thank you all very much. I do want to make sure that Sam gets all of your telephone numbers. So when you write into the show, you can call or you can call Sam at 1-800-999-6699. Let him know you're out there. Thanks very much, Interplanet Janet. Have a great evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alex Smith, and welcome to State Your Business. Today we have Richard, an out-of-this-world entrepreneur. Good to have you, Richard.
It's nice to be here. Thank you.
So as an extraterrestrial, what business practices of Earth do you find strange?
Well, I gotta be honest with you. The capitalist market of the United States is just a fascinating topic to us because there's so much like fluctuation in the market, and it's just a very interesting. There's the idea that you pay for things you want and the government doesn't tell you what you have to want. It's insane.
So you would say you have a more communist economy on your planet?
More of a dictatorship,
Well, to each their own, I suppose. Are your people considering outsourcing to Earth, or are you happy with the workforce that you have?
There's a lot of talk of outsourcing to Earth. It's just Earth is a fertile market. Where we are is very much if you're in with the government, then you're in with the government and people are buying your product. But if you're not, kind of out of luck. So we're looking to expand to Earth where you guys can choose what you want.
What are the benefits, you would say, of interplanetary trade?
Well, for one thing, technology. I mean, you guys can't come to our planet. We can remedy that. We can give you rockets that can travel through time. Like, you want to trade with us. Trust me on this one.
Fair enough. What do you look for in a business partner?
Well, in a business partner, I mostly look for structure. So your capitalist government here, you let people buy what they want to buy. That's a structure I'm really interested in digging into because we don't have it, frankly. And I know that I have products that the United States, and not only the United States, but hopefully if we dig into the United States, other countries will join in too.
Most definitely.
Products that will sell and arguably will spread pretty quickly and be very popular.
So what's your favorite thing to eat on Earth?
Well, I gotta say potato soup.
Potato soup? That's a good one.
All right, it's a good choice.
Well, thank you for joining us today on
problem.
State Your Business. This is my guest, Richard. Thank you for joining. Tune in next time as we interview a chicken farmer and investigate how urban coops and backyard chickens have affected the egg economy. Signing off.
Hi there, I'm John Curtis with the last week's Tomorrow's Tonight show, here talking with the return of President Ronald Reagan. Should I be calling you Mr. President, or?
That would be nice.
All right, indeed. So you've been gone for quite some time, and the question that's on all of our minds is, how did this transformation occur?
Well, when the American public thought I died, I was actually taken to a different planet where they did tests on my leadership abilities. But as I spent more time there, I slowly started becoming one of them. That's pretty much it.
So are you saying that you didn't instead die, but were transported prior to death to the alien planet? Or
Right
did you
at
die
death.
on your
it's-
deathbed, and then they kept you alive?
Absolutely.
Oh, well, that's interesting to know.
Yep.
Now that you have a second body, you are eligible for another candidacy in the presidential 2016 election.
Don't I know it?
Do you intend to pursue that?
Absolutely, I plan to pursue it.
All right. What will your platform be if you do run?
My platform for running will be that I am not Donald Trump and I am not Hillary Clinton. I think the American public will do the right thing.
So do you think that despite your new, much drastically changed appearance, they'll still support you because they believe in your leadership abilities?
I think they should.
All right.
Who got the wall in Berlin down? This guy.
Yes, I'll give you that.
bet.
So you were in space for quite some time. How were politics in space? How did that go for you? What did you do up there?
Well, the planet I was taken to is much more of a you don't agree with us, we blow you up type thing.
Yeah.
So I got to see the both pros and cons of that approach to political statutes.
Now, did that strengthen or weaken your distaste for communism?
Well, I think it weakened it. I've never been a big fan of communism, you know this.
Yes, of course.
But if there's one thing I can't stand, it's when a government decides this is the way it is, and makes that for everyone else. I think the freedom of choice is the most foundational format of the United States government, and it's why I'm back for 2016.
So you're running for a more libertarian approach to government with this?
I'm feeling I'm running more whatever I want, you know?
So
Who's
a third
gonna
party
stop
candidate?
me? I think so.
Oh, that'll be interesting. Very revolutionary, I believe. Now another question, there are a lot of concerns about the time you spent away. Has your sense of loyalty to the American people been weakened by your time on the planet?
I am always and have always been an American. I've got it in my blood. No matter what this looks like or what these look like, this still pumps red. Not really, it pumps green now, but figurative speech, it's red.
The metaphor is still there.
Thank you.
It's in place.
America.
God, I love America.
Me too.
So you've been away for a while again, and a lot of the questions come back to this. What do you think about the state of America today?
It's abysmal. We're going to change it. 2016 is going to be some real change. Good change.
Well, that's wonderful to hear. It seems that most of the qualms I and the people of America have had have been answered very well. I wish you the best of luck, Mr. President, and that'll be all for today. Thank you, folks.
Hello, I'm McLovin, and you are watching McLovin Those Tight Thighs. Welcome to my brand new workout featuring Bobby Light. He will make you lose 5 pounds in 5 minutes. We should probably start out with some warm-ups.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Gotta warm up. Gotta warm up.
All right, let's do some jumping jacks.
All right.
You're not really an excursive guru, are you?
Of course I am. Let's work on slimming down these knees. Yeah, you know what? Just gonna slim those knees right down.
So, what is your favorite?
Let it go, let it go.
Hey, Bobby, can you teach me a new exercise?
Yeah. How about one of these?
All right.
Yeah.
What does this work on?
Well, let me tell you, it definitely works your big toe. But
Okay.
you're gonna want to slim down too.
All right. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Tune in next week with me, McLovin, to tighten those thighs. Thank you.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Hyperboles on Parade. Our phrase today is, until a smoking baby rides an alien train. My guest today is Alien Drulk. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
You know, Drulk has been caught up into this phrase because actually, Drulk, you are the train engineer in our phrase today.
That's right. Train engineer extraordinaire.
You were from a different part of the country than I expected you to be from.
Well, so sorry to disappoint.
Or should I say planet? What planet are you from?
Well, I'm from planet Zethos. It's a pretty sweet planet.
It's a nice spot. It's a nice spot.
It's a good gig.
Here's the thing, though. Did you prefer living on Zethos to being trapped in just to a phrase, a figure of speech that you're in now?
All right. So that's what this is going to be about. All right. You know what? At least I'm doing what I love. You know what I mean?
You're wrapped up in speech and you like that?
Yeah.
Aren't you just really like a figment of someone's imagination?
You know, well, I might just be, but I'm still me in here. And it's hard when you go out and people are like, oh, aren't you just some speech that no one uses? That's not okay.
Well, let's touch on that because that's exactly what I have you on for. I was curious about this.
Good.
Well, for instance, Drulk, there's the very common phrase, much more popular, when pigs fly.
It's overrated. It's what it is. It's overrated.
You think it's just overrated?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
It's so much more concise, though, than your figure of speech.
But it makes no sense. Pigs flying? Are you kidding me?
Well, this is the idea, I think, is that it's a very
but
unlikely thing to have happen.
You could launch them out of something. Then it's probable.
I mean, after all, you are on Hyperboles on Parade, you know.
I'm just saying.
Well,
I feel like mine's more impossible than that.
perhaps it is. Perhaps it is. I wonder if you could choose one, what would you be in? Would you be in an even more obscure hyperbole?
You know what? No, I'm proud to be in the hyperbole I'm in. I'm proud to be the alien conductor driving that smoking baby.
And you don't mind that baby smoking on your train?
You know what? Hell no, I don't mind him smoking.
You know, I find that when you start talking like that, I do too.
Yeah?
I think we're going to be pals.
All right.
It's
I'm
a
glad.
pleasure to meet
It's a
you.
pleasure
And I'm
to meet
just
you
glad
too.
to have you on. We have a little bit more time, and I just wanted to ask you, so now that you are trapped in this figure of speech, I wonder where you see yourself in, say, 5 years.
You know what? Honestly, I'd just be glad to keep on doing what I'm doing. You know, I found a gig that I like, that fulfills me spiritually, and you know what? I'm going to keep on doing it.
Keep on driving that train.
Dang straight.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Drilk, thanks for being on the show.
No problem. Thanks for
Appreciate
having
it.
me.
Sorry about your luck about being trapped into that phrase. Until a smoking baby rides an alien train. Well, that's all we have time for. Again, thank you.
Hello, I'm Jan Smithson, and I'm here today for Channel 2 News to talk to the leader of the alien invasion group that terrorized Earth on March 21st. So, on March 21st, you landed an alien invasion on planet Earth and said you had come here to annihilate us, but then April 1st comes around and you issue another statement that says, April Fools, just kidding. What? We really didn't think that was very funny. I mean, people were terrified. People were panicked.
Yeah, Jan, well, we were definitely laughing. I mean, seriously, you should have seen your faces.
We really thought you were going to destroy all of us. I mean, what excuse do you have for yourself?
Clearly you can't take a joke.
I mean, what brought on an April Fool's prank? I mean, seriously, what made you go there?
Okay, we've actually been observing y'all for a very long time. But one tradition that we really love of you guys is this April 1st. April Fools. We just wanted to join in.
Naturally. I mean, is there anything you'd like to say to humanity after this prank?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Very well. Good. Good. What do you have to say for yourself?
We can't wait till next year.
Well, I'm a little terrified, Earth. I don't know what you all think of this, but thank you for the interview, and I guess we'll be back with you again next year. This is Jan Smithson signing off.
Hi, welcome to Exposed TV. Today I'm your host here, and we'll be in an abandoned theme park with our alien friend, a parasitic alien we have on the set today. Why are you here?
Well, we are here to colonize Earth.
So what happened to your planet? Why are you not on your own planet?
My planet has been over-industrialized. There's no longer any space on our planet. We need another planet. Your planet is perfect.
So, how did your higher technology, as aliens are said to have a higher learning than what humans are able to understand, so how did that get you here?
Well, we've been surveying your planet for years. I was sent here to start the infection. It will spread faster than you can stop it. Your medicine is pathetic.
How do you plan to get back from here to let them know?
Don't plan to get back. Once your planet's been infected, it will be my planet.
So how do you plan to keep away? Humans have advanced technology. How are you going to keep away from a facility like Area 51, which is said to exist, where they keep extraterrestrials?
Well, I'm going to stay right here and let the people that have been infected spread the disease. And over the next 3 years, your planet will begin to change.
So how does your existence, you being an extraterrestrial, jeopardize your mission being seen by humans? And does this infection have a name?
Not that you can say. I'm not in jeopardy. I'll wait here. I have to do nothing. The game is over.
Okay. So what happened to your parents or your family? Did they go away? Did they send you here?
My family rules the planet. They sent me here to create a new kingdom, which I will rule.
It's interesting. It's interesting. Well, thank you for being on our show today. Well, thank you for coming to Expose TV. That's all the time that we have left.
Welcome, everyone and anyone, to the Literally Anything Show with Tyler Reeves. Today, in response to last month's mess, we have the leader of the proud Temnar military, Teroa Keenis. Am I saying that correctly, sir?
Yeah, you're saying it right.
Oh, okay. So, Teroa, how great was this army, since we didn't get to see much of it before it was utterly destroyed?
It was the grandest in the universe. It was. Was.
I see. Now, the question on everyone's mind is, was your entire 10,000-man army defeated by one person?
Yes, it was.
So could you care to elaborate on how that happened?
Yes, if you want me to expound on it, I will. It was a little boy. He had the flu.
Yeah?
We didn't know what that was until last month. Kind of wiped us all out.
Oh. So the flu is incredibly dangerous to your species?
Yeah, well, how could we have known that?
True. But, and pardon me for asking, but what do you think that says for your skill as a military leader?
Oh, okay, now it's about me. Okay, listen, guy.
Yes?
How are we supposed to know you rodents of life forms carried all this disease with you? Other civilizations don't do that in the universe. It's only you guys living in your own filth.
Really? So we're the only people with massive amounts of bacteria and things?
Yeah. You are. You gross little people.
Okay. That's interesting. So after that display, how do you think you can rebuild?
Okay, well, first off, we've got a lot of medicine. We're working on that. Because, fool me once, not again. And then we're going to come back after we build back up, bring our medicine with us. We're going to take you guys down.
Okay.
And then you'll see what's what.
So we hear...
Start with that little kid.
Yeah. So speaking of that kid, we hear all about him, all over the news. People say many different things about him. I want to hear it from you. Could you describe this kid?
Little, short, blonde, and white. And I'm going to step on him when I see him again. That's it.
Okay. Do you think that, again, pardon me, but do you think this defeat has affected your social standing on your planet?
No, there's no way. Because, look, if they had known about the flu, if anyone on our planet had known about the flu, we would have taken care of ourselves. We can't foresee that you disgusting little critters are going to be carrying You just have all these,
Yeah,
it's gross.
your people sound very generous and caring.
You don't mean that.
No, really, I do. If you're
Are you sick?
No. At least not that I know of. Well, I think that's a good place to stop. Well, I think we all understand the events of last month a little bit better from this.
Glad to help.
Yeah, whatever your name is, thanks for coming on the Literally Anything show. Good night.
Know my name.
Hello, Dromir. Welcome to Cirque de Kobe. I have heard that you are interested in having an act in my circus.
I am very interested.
So how'd you hear about my circus?
Well, honestly, I've been thrown out of a lot of circuses.
Yeah?
And you're kind of the next on the list. Not to be thrown out of, though.
Yeah, I understand. So you've seen my show?
Oh, have I seen your show? The whole universe has seen your show.
What's your favorite act?
My favorite act is the one where the hippopotamus puts on the tutu and then they shoot it out of the cannon,
Yeah.
but it doesn't explode, and then it hits the net and it like bounces back and the audience catches it and they have to like keep it up 5 times before they like put it back down. It's amazing.
What talents can you bring to my circus?
Well, I can do impressions.
Can you show me?
Oh yeah. Here's Arnold Schwarzenegger
All right.
with a bad back. It's nice to meet you. Oh!
Why did you leave that occupation?
What now?
Why did you leave that occupation?
Well, I mean, I got fired from my last job, which is, doing the same thing. They didn't like my impersonations. There was like not enough variety.
What was your favorite thing about your last occupation?
Well, it was on my home world, so that was convenient. But it was bad hours, bad
yeah.
pay. I'm not surprised I got fired. I didn't really like going in the first place.
What was your least favorite thing?
My least favorite thing, I'll tell you what my least favorite thing was. They had me cleaning up the space elephant stuff. You don't want that job. It's normal Earth elephants, pretty big. Space elephants, huge.
So,
Huge.
all right, make sure you check your email for feedback, all right?
I will do
All right,
that.
nice to meet
It was
you.
nice meeting you too, sir.
All right, goodbye. Thank you.
Bye.
Hello, welcome to From Heaven to Hades. Today we're here in Hades with Rudy, one of the evil Rudolph's minions. And I will be asking you 8 questions, and I will ask you as many as possible and using as much time as we can.
All right.
So the first one, actually, sorry, what is your name again? I kind of forgot it.
It's okay. My name is Rudy. Rudolph gives everybody names that are similar to his name. It's really annoying. There's a Dolph, there's a Rue, there's a guy named R, works in communications. We're like, are you here? It makes sense. Sorry.
Okay, what do you do for Rudolph sometimes?
He usually has us doing, Christmas stuff in hell, which is kind of, your normal Christmas. Like, we hang lights, but we hang them on people, and they're like torture devices. It's really grim. Even for hell, it's pretty grim.
So why are you called Rudy?
Well, again, Rudolph is his full name.
And then he shortened that and gave me Rudy, which is kind of cool because your guys' movie that's like Rudy, Rudy. But then, you know, there's other people that just kind of got the short end of the stick. R.D. This guy named Y. Really sad for him.
All right.
Do you have a girlfriend or a wife, maybe?
Okay, that's something we're not permitted to have in hell as a worker. If I climb the food chain a little bit, I might start being able to have that sort of thing, but you know, I'm really a nobody right now working for Rudolph. He's the one picking up all the chicks.
So, before we ask you another question, by the way, this is my bodyguard, so just
Understand
right there,
that?
just, well, I mean, you're from hell and we don't want anything to happen to me, so, do you have a son or a daughter? I am supposed to ask this, so sorry if you don't have one, but.
I don't. You know, the idea of a little demon me running around is cute, but haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
How about yourself?
No.
Okay.
Well, would you suggest working for Rudolph?
What now?
Would you suggest working for Rudolph?
Well, he's a pretty nice guy. I know that's kind of shocking because he's created by Lucifer and he's in hell, but he's pretty nice for hell standards. He's got like a few little things that are weird, like we got to take care of his nose all the time, and that just kind of gets real personal. He makes us wear these, and that is just something that is like over the line. It's exhausting.
All right.
But
well,
he's nice. He's nice.
Do you take turns working for Rudolph?
Oh yeah, there's kind of like a shift. Like I'm sure this guy over here has kind of a shift with a few other bodyguards. You know what I mean? We kind of work in shifts for Rudolph. Oh, Rudolph. So we have some time off in between shifts, but yeah, you know.
All right. Okay, that is all we have time for today. So, bye everybody.